Back again, back to back, made back, stack the M's.
Hi guys, welcome back to ZAYTALK, episode 2, tuning in right now. I just really wanted to say thank you guys for tuning in to episode 1. I got over 700 views, very proud. You know, that's my first video, I'm very proud of that, and keep viewing it. But, it's raining really bad. So, this episode I will be talking about my coming out story. A lot of people have been pondering about my coming out situation. So, talk about it now. So this was back in September 2015, and I remember it was on a Wednesday. I don't know why the Wednesday had me really think about it. So I was in my grandma's house, and I was just sitting down, so miserable because I was still closed, and it just felt really sad. Like I felt like I was never gonna be myself. So I said, you know what? I need to really grow some balls because I'm tired of not living my true life. So I said, okay. I went to go to my grandma. I went to my grandma. I said, hey, Grammy, can we go in your room? And she's like, sure. So we go, and I'm like, I have something to tell you. And she was like, what? And I was like, I'm gay. And she was like, you mean like, what do you mean? And I was like, I like boys. And she was like, oh, I knew that. I said, really? She was like, yeah, ever since you wore your mom's heels when you was little, I knew. I was like, oh my God. And I was telling her, I was like, if you knew, how come you didn't come like tell me? Like, and she was just like, because that was for you to figure out. That was for you to figure out, for you to come out. I was like, okay. So I was like, should I go ahead and tell my mom and dad before I go to Belgium? Because bear in mind, I was gonna go to Belgium to go see my mom. So I had to tell, I was thinking of telling her before. So she said, yes, go tell them. Bear in mind, she's in Belgium, my dad's still here. So I called my dad, hey, Pops, can you come to Grammy's? He's like, okay. So my dad comes, my grandma comes in the room. I put my mom on Skype because she's all the way over there. So I put her on the phone. I'm like, hey, Mom. She said, hi. And I was like, so I would like to tell you something. And Pops is in the room, so he can hear this. My dad's like, oh my God, what the fuck's going on? So I'm like, guys, this is something big, and I don't know if you guys are gonna be too happy about this. And it was so funny when I said that because my dad was like, oh my God, he has a kid. No, bitch, no kids here. So I was like, I've been holding this in for a long time, and I think it's time I should tell you. And my mom was like, what? What's going on? What the hell? I said, I like men. My dad was like, what? And my mom was like, what do you mean? And I said, I like men. I like boys. And it was like, she was like, what the fuck do you mean? My mom cussed on the phone. She said, what the fuck do you mean? I said, I'm gay. I mean, I like guys. And my mom was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You nasty! You're not my son no more! And my dad is chill like this. He's like, he had to process everything. He was like, and my grandma just sitting there like, yeah. And I'm sitting like, oh my God, did I just fuck up? So, ever since that day, I feel like, in a way, I feel like I didn't come. I wish I hadn't came out, and then again, I'm glad I did. Because, like, the reason why I don't is because I'm brought by a Muslim family. So in that kind of community, it's really like forbidden, you know, to be a homosexual, you know? So it's like sometimes like I really feel ashamed of myself. Even sometimes now, you know, I go to sleep thinking like, you know, I do wanna when I eventually when I die, I surely hope that I go to paradise and you know but then again it's like I want to live my life even here. Like I'm not trying to live by a shadow, you know what I'm saying? So it had to come out, and now it's 2018, and you know my mom still is a little. She's not really approving of my ways, but I know she still loves me, and we still talk. You know, sometimes we're like off and on, but I guess that's normal. But me and my dad, we don't talk right now. We always, it's just problems. I feel like ever since I came out, it's like, it's just been haywire for me, you know. All my connections have been cut. I've lost friends. So, but at the end of the day, I know I'm living my true life. So I'm just glad. I'm very glad, you know. So that's part of my coming out story. Shout out to the ones who were brave enough to come out to their families, you know. It's not an easy thing. It's really not. So, and the ones who haven't came out yet, it all just takes time, and you will find the perfect time to do it. Trust me. Don't feel like you're slacking back. Don't feel like, you know, you're slowing down. It's always a perfect time and a perfect place for when you come out. And for the Muslim families out there, you know, if you are homosexual, it is harder on us. It really is. But, you know, eventually it all gets better, you know. It has to get worse before it gets better. So, anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. So ZAYTALK episode 2. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe. Again, please. And once again, I just want to thank you for tuning into ZAYTALK episode 1, which was my intro and QA. Thank you for the love and support. All right, well, tuning out, ZAYTALK.
Rubber bands on my bankroll. Show my ass like a stank hoe.